What's up guys, my name is TristanDubois, and today what I'm going to do is show you guys where there's another ghost in the Taken King DLC. Now, it's not actually in one of the Taken King DLC areas per se, but it's actually still a pretty interesting area to go to begin with. Now, if you guys have gone through and played Destiny for a long time, you'll get bored like me and actually go out and kind of explore these new areas, or these areas that you're not supposed to be in, and one of those areas is actually in the Black Garden. Now, if you've gone through and explored, like I said, like I have, there's actually a way to walk straight to the Black Garden. It kind of connects with an area on Mars. So what you're going to do is jump down into the Mars Patrol, and you're going to jump on your speeder and drive all the way over to the Buried City. Now, during this, I actually found quite a few interesting things about this ghost and about some of its surroundings that kind of answer a lot of questions that have been on Reddit for a while. So I'm going to be talking about that a little bit after I show you guys how to get there. And if you want to stick around, that's cool. If not, thanks for watching, and I hope you stick around sometime and come check out some other videos. But anyways, we're approaching the Buried City now. So what you're going to do is head to this back left wall and just drive your Sparrow up on top of it. You can do this with any class. I prefer using the Hunter to check out some of these areas because, you know, using an extra jump actually does help a lot. And what you're going to do is Sparrow glitch through this wall. Very, very easy. Just turn around and summon your Sparrow into the wall, and you're able to just push your way through. And then we're going to have to hit a couple different loading zones. Now, I find the easiest way to hit this one is by heading to the left side and jumping over this wall. There are a few different barriers, and you can actually get pushed back into the map if you approach it from the right side. So just follow the way that I went, and it'll be a lot easier. The next area you're going to hit is right here, and you're going to end up in the Tharsis Junction. Now, the problem with this is the ghost is actually in this area, but it's not an area accessible from this side of this area. So what we're going to have to do is head to the other side of Tharsis Junction and actually enter from the Black Garden. So I'm going to speed it up until we get there. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're entering the Black Garden. Now this intersection always messes me up. I never know which direction to go into. We're actually going to head straight into this area, and you're going to hit another loading zone, and now we're back inside the Black Garden, or Meridian Bay in this instance. Now, when we're running through here, there's a couple different things that I noticed. First of all, this looks an awful lot like the starting area. It's almost like it's missing some of the different Vex statues, but it's the same thing. And if you've ever been outside of the map, you'll know that that's actually a pretty common thing to see, is that some parts of the map aren't there when you're just playing in Patrol. So keep that in mind until after this. Now that we've reached Tharsis Junction, you'll see once again why I think that this area looks just like the beginning area. It's got some Vex things on the wall. Some of these do look a little bit updated, like they've been put in recently. And you'll notice that behind me there's a big kind of just open area that's very much like the starting area. But anyways, to get to this ghost, you'll jump on this rock here, jump up to the higher ledge, and then we're going to run across, turn to our right, and you can see the ghost already on the wall, and we're just going to revive him for an extra 5 Grimoire. Now, for all of you guys that want to stick around after, I'm actually going to talk about something called the no damage wall, but until then, if you guys don't want to stay around, that's cool, and see you guys in the next one. But anyways, the no damage wall is this wall that's been on Venus for pretty much, you know, ever since the game's been out. I don't know if at one point in time this was updated like this or if it was always like this, but it's actually an area in the game that's pretty much blocking off half of the Black Garden. And like I said previously, this hallway looks really, really, really similar. Now, if you go through now that this update has come out, this area is now open. And it's just really easy to just kind of run through here and check out some of the sites. And like I said, getting lost is pretty easy. But the reason why that is because it's actually an exact mirror of the other side of the Black Garden. I don't understand it, I don't know why, but if you go through and compare some of the different areas, the mirror just kind of interferes with, you know, the actual placement of some of the statues. If you go to the Tharsis Junction side of this mirror, you'll see that the gigantic statues are actually holding up the cavern, while on the other side they're just kind of floating rocks around here. I don't know if it's because maybe the game wasn't finished and maybe it was originally supposed to be like a hole in the world or something where the Vex were coming through, but it's more apparent to me now that this area is open that it's kind of a mistake, because it's very, very unfinished. In the back of it you can see that there's textures you can just basically see through, and they're one-sided and you can see textures on the other side of them. So I don't know if maybe this has something to do with the actual campaign, maybe in the next update, but there is definitely something going on here which is really weird, and it kind of answers a few different things that have been out on Reddit for a while. I know if you guys have been out on the Destiny Raid Secrets subreddit that this has been a big thing for quite a long time. But I'm glad that it's cleared up a little bit. Maybe it's going to be in some of the campaign, but now we can actually come and explore it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate you coming to check this out. I put a lot of work into my videos and stuff, so seeing a lot of views and a lot of likes and stuff really just, makes my day a little bit better. And, just in general lets me know that I'm going in the right direction. But anyways, thanks very much, and see you guys in the next one.